Oh shit. Do you hear that? No, you can't. It's raining outside right now. I know. It's raining outside in the flippin' summer. You know how rare that is? Almost as rare as me beating Heelster. Let's get it over with. It is a beautiful 10 p.m. where I'm at, and it is raining, the sun is down, and it is a cool 17 degrees. I'm ready for this night. Today we beat Heelster and put an end to the eternal night for once and for all. Once I beat him, I can safely say that I've beaten every single Night Lord with every single Nightfarer. Honestly, I don't know how that makes me feel. But I'm feeling something alright. I'm ready for the DLC in December. Come on, just bring it already, FromSoft. But the strat this time is that I'm going to try to just go for any holy weapon. I'm pretty selective when it comes to my selection of weapons, but I kind of want to make an effort to go for his weaknesses, since I'm kind of getting pushed quite a lot when I play Duchess. So since I'm not too apt at playing the class, I want to focus on just hitting his weakness instead. So that means going for like any sort of rapier maybe that like would fit me, or maybe like a katana that has holy as well. So let's try for multiple things that can give us an advantage here, because I don't want to extend this to be too long. I have a couple days off, so I'm kind of trying to get some more footage that I can today. Putting Elden Ring Nightreign though on the back burner until like a couple months from now is going to be kind of strange though. I'm just so used to playing this at night. It's like, oh, what do I do at night now? I just record literally anything else. What is this? Reduce spell FP cost. Okay. Thanks. Alright. So we got a pretty interesting map this time too. We got 2 of those condemned areas. And we got Noclateo as well. So that pretty much limits our opportunities on the first night. I'm kind of glad that I am doing all this, like... Oh. Okay, let's not troll. Wait, no. Shit. There we go. Fist. Yeah, get the fuck over here. No, I don't want to backstab these fucking guys. Oh my god. Trying to break their armor. Why are their attacks so retarded too? I'm beating his ass. Don't worry. Wait, why does like fist actually do decent damage? Like to the res bar. I almost resurrected the executor with pure fist. That just shows that I'm not playing around. Okay, so now we gotta go there. All right. Oh shit, I should have went up that way. That's okay. Oh my god. Freaking, I didn't even see that. The Bell Bear Hunter was down there. I could have got one shot. What is this? Was that holy? If so, that's really good then. Can use that against Heelster. Yeah, I mean, there's like, I fought these, like, every single boss now multiple times, like 8 to 9 times, like maybe even 10 every boss, considering that I've also done the Everdark pretty much multiple times for every boss too, but There's a couple bosses that I still don't really understand, like Caligo. I think Caligo and Heelster are like my worst matchups. I'm pretty much a master at the first couple bosses. Like all the bosses up to Libra, I've pretty much gained a decent understanding of, I would say. Mainly because of actually how simple they are, like all the other characters, or all the other bosses. Holger is, I would say, my favorite boss, just because of how like consistent the fight is. It really reminds me of like Gale or Artorias, really. It's kind of just a very nice paced fight. It's like fighting the Crucible Knights, really. It's just like pretty enjoyable once you get them. Alright. Nice. Alright, I have Chilling Mist. I should maybe use that. This is why you don't stop playing the game. Can't wait to get all rusty later. I'll take that. Just gonna play this game like 3 months later and be like, how do I play again? What do I do? Where am I going? But even after playing all the characters and beating every boss, I still have to say Executor is still my favorite and my go-to class. Iron Eye is more of like my guilty pleasure when I just don't want to think or try. I pick Iron Eye. But nah, Executor is like my fan favorite, baby. It's my boy. Oh, come on. Alright, so how am I gonna deal with you? Okay. What? Freaking, oh my god, you denied my, okay. Yeah, I kind of deserved that. Oh wait, we weren't even doing this. Whoops. I wasn't even paying attention. Okay. That's my fault. I'm sorry, guys. You'll forgive me. I thought they were doing the other ones, but then I looked at the HP bar here. This is why I don't talk and play at 10 p.m. at the night when I'm tired. It's honestly because I've done this so many times now. It's like muscle memory at this point for me. Okay. Nice. I'll grab that. I think that's all the churches too, right? Yeah, wow, we got lucky. They're all next to each other. Sweet, lucky us. Lucky indeed. Okay, now they're doing that. I'm looking forward to seeing how our Noclateo run goes. Honestly, Noclateo is always fun to do. There's many unique ways to approach it. You go left or right, and there's like so many bosses. Good, and I get my runes back too. Wow, just poised through all that. Give me my runes back. Level 7. Claw. Is that holy or lightning? I'm gonna take that actually. That looks pretty enticing. Does bleed and lightning? How much does it do? 58, okay. Wait, what? Where are we going? Oh, this boss. Okay, got it. Yeah, well, I don't really have much going on right now, so I will bite. It's the Misbegotten. Easy. Really? Wait, there's no double attack? Oh, I see. It's one item. There's no LT attack. Okay, cool. Wakizashi Whip. Sea of Magma. That's pretty good, actually. I'll take that. It's pretty good AoE. I might actually... Wait, where'd they go? My brain levels are at an all-time low, so even if I do beat Heelster tonight, I'm gonna be like, alright, I did it. I'm done with Elden Ring Nightreign for now. My brain is just fried tonight. Like I've been put in a rice cooker for 6 minutes, you know? I'm just steaming. But there's something about playing this game before night is just really nice. It's kind of just relaxing. I know playing a Souls game, right, to relax. God forbid. It's the paradox of the century. But believe it or not, they're quite not lucrative. I was gonna say quite bittersweet, really. Where it's like, oh yeah, I won that match, I earned that. Time to sleep. Or wow, I had terrible teammates. Time to sleep. It's like when you're playing League of Legends and you're like, one last game. One last game. Or you're like, I'm just gonna play a game so I get my first win of the day. And then that first win of the day never comes because you just get dog shit teammates for your entire life. Yeah, that attack speed's quite slow, honestly. It does hit quite a lot. Also does lightning damage, not holy, so it's not what I'm looking for. Would be useful against Heelster though, I will say that. Maybe I'll try using the magma stick. 126. Level up. So Sea of Magma is not it's not the giant attack, but I think it's the one where I can move around and I can whip it around me, which is pretty good AoE. Like if I do this, yeah, it's this one. Okay, maybe if I didn't get interrupted all the time. Okay, this is not a good weapon for me, is it? There we go. Suck it. It's until I run out of stamina. Cool. Yeah, once I get going, it's pretty powerful. There we go. Look at that. Oh my god. As I proceed to get fucked up by him. Staff with a guilty star shower. That's not bad. I'll get that though. I want the flask. Heelster's gonna give me a bad time anyways. I got poison grease. I'll just keep that. Oh. No, come back down. Come back down. Just for you. Just for you, I will go out of my way to defeat you. I don't like you. Pretty early, honestly. I guess I'll kill these mobs real quick. Got a decent items. I don't really need to pick up anything here. Is that it? One more. Alright, thanks. I needed help with that. I really needed it. Ooh, this is pretty good though. I'll do this. Take the swarm pot, because that's really good. That can do like half HP for like an enemy sometimes. Take that. Yeah, have I ever told you how busted swarm pots are? Well, you're about to find out. Let's do this. Alright. So now it does bleed damage and poison. And it does electric damage. Oh wait, well it doesn't do electric anymore, but... Yeah. Yeah, I'm just giving this guy, like... Whoever takes these claws is getting like 10 STDs. STD, there we go. I just gave him AIDS. Next target. Oh, they're all dead. Alright, these guys are having too much fun. I'm kind of worried. We're not here to have fun, guys. We're here to have victory so that Umber can go to sleep. Oh shit, it's Godric. Alright. Do that. And now go in. Why can I not hit him? What? I can't see anything because I'm in the bush. Nice. Alright, good. He's poison. I'll switch greases now. I'll do this. Do this. Throw my swarm pot. Ow. Oh my god, look at all those status effects. Taking it. Eat it. Oh shit. I'll do that. I do enjoy this new Godric moveset though. Like, this should have been in his original kit. Like, it's so good. Like, giving him the tail whip was so genius, honestly. Nearby blood loss, critical hits restore HP, flash restore HP. Oh, I'll get that actually. Blood loss. Alright, knock that tail, let's go. Let's fucking go. So he says enthusiastically. I am the narrator. Level 9. Remember, face away. Yeah, that pretty much did everything. Yeah, when Aklateo spawns, it's pretty much, don't really have to do much. Just wait to come in on day 2. Which way are they going first, right or left? Right, okay. Right side. I'm coming, don't worry. I'm gonna buy this actually. Should I be using the whip? Let's see. I have a feeling the claws will work out a bit more and better because of the bleed. There's a lot of enemies though here. There. This will like protect us a bit. Golden halberd's pretty nice, but I don't think I'm suited for halberds. It was a holy weapon though. Maybe I should have brought it. Could have been a mistake. Yeah. Oh well. I made my decision. Maybe I'll luck out and get the Blade of the Calling. Oh yeah, for you, I'm using the whip 100%. I'm gonna wall bang you all the way. Okay, just do not care about my whip at all. Okay, do it again. Oh my god, this does shred though when I get close to them. Colossal crossbow. Let's get that. Yeah, I eat up FP so much now. Okay, I think I've mastered the jump here, so let me do this. There we go. See? Yeah. As long as you jump at the very edge, you're fine. Okay, and then I'll just unlock this guy. No. What? Okay, this is not working out, obviously. Fuck you. Do this. Eat his ass. Actually, don't eat his ass. That's a ghost. Oh my god, and we get Libra, really? A bit late for the Libra deal, don't you think? Dodge. There we go. Ooh, did not disappoint though. Did not disappoint. Okay, where the fuck is Libra? Yeah, of course, he's not even in the area. Jeez, this is gonna be a pain in the ass then. Alright, well. That. Look at this. Maybe I can knock him off. No. Okay. Shit. That's not good. Can I crawl out? Got careless. Yes. I want to die downstairs instead. There. At least it'll be easier to retrieve my shit now. It's not worth going back up there. Alright. Where is it? Oh, is it up there? Oh, it is up there, isn't it? Motherfucker. So it really is at the place that you died, not the place that, the place where you were killed, not the place where you crawl to. Alright, oh, whoops. Okay, I just trolled again. The A button didn't go off. Whoops. My bad, guys. What are they fighting? I'm just gonna meet up with them. Hey, look, I found my ruins. Incredible. Yeah, okay, I have to abandon the one up there now. That sucks. Okay, this is useless. Stamina? Not useless, but I'll take it. Alright, now we're doing Estelle. Maybe I should use that. Power gained. What? Oh shit, green actually made it all the way over there. What the fuck? Alright. Thanks. Actually a champion for doing that. Alright, so how do I use this again? Did that even do any damage? 312. How about this? Okay, I missed. Let me try that again. Eh. Oh my god, he keeps moving. Oh shit. Alright. Okay, not bad actually. I need more mana though. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, man. Just give me a sec. I'll be right back. I need more mana. Alright, I'm all good. I'm coming back. Don't worry. I'm going to use the whip now. This is going to be much more effective. This executor's like, what the fuck is he doing? Trust me, it's all part of my strategy. Okay, yeah, so was that apparently. Oh my god, what the fuck? What? Oh, good save, good save, good save. There go all my pots as well. Oh yeah, this is the damage right here. Why does he do so much damage? Oh, I'm level 9, that's why too. I lost my levels, right? Oh, I didn't get picked up. Nice, nice. Lucky me, lucky me. Lucky me. Okay, where'd he go? I got you. I'm not trolling anymore. Alright, now, nice, I got a pot too. Holy shit. How am I getting knocked into that, though? Die, Estelle. Yes. Eat the flames. Oh my god, another one. You know what? It's fate at this time. Holy damage negative. What? Why are you so bad, man? At this point, I'm just a musketeer. I even look like one, too. I am the Nitori. Oh, thanks. I'll take that. Thank you, friend. Reduce spell FP cost. You already know who it is. Oh, is that a unique? No, I don't think that's a unique animation. But I think the whip does more because of the, yeah, the whip definitely does more. You combine it together. We're doing this? Okay. Oh, yeah. Now this is damage right here. Much more effective, too. It doesn't eat up much of my FP. I can just spam it, too. Holy crap, it took him like forever to turn around. Yes, I know. We're making a comeback, baby. I'll get that. I want to duplicate this if I can, because this reduces my spell FP cost, right? Like, if I can get spell FP cost reduction by 40%, oh my god. Yeah, might as well just give me the keys to the castle. The fries in the bag. I want my thing. Oh wait, no, it's not here. Okay, they're doing this? Alright, fine. I helped, guys. I thought you could jump through here, or is it... It's this way, okay. That's where it is. Oh my god, it's the freaking headless pages. You... Oh my god. We just have to spawn all aggro like too. Alright, good. And now I get rid of you. Perfect. Nice. Now his spell cost reduced by 40%. There we go. Wing of Estelle. Taking damage restores FP. No. Level 13. I should honestly be level 15 just like the rest of my team later, but unfortunately I have failed myself. But it's okay. Should have enough to afford the... What is this? Warming stone, I'll take that. Should have enough to afford the starlight shards from here. Because that's really what I want for Healster. I came in here looking for holy. I left getting fire. Because that's apparently what I get. Everything but what I want. I will take it. Alright, 2 done. Oh, they were selling another one of these. Oh, it would have been nice to get that because that increases fire attack power. Ah, shit. Oh, I'll take that. Okay, or not. At least I'll be level 14 by the end of the night, so that's what matters. I mean, level 15 is kind of overkill for any normal boss, really. You don't really need it. Also, I think the merchant here is the same merchant as the one in there, so I don't think there's a difference in stock, but I'll check. Yeah, no, okay. They all share the same inventory. And then there's just inflated prices once you get into the little tree husk area before you fight the last boss. Hey man, take this. Wow, we didn't get staggered from that, alright. Oh. Oh, it's nameless, isn't it? That's why. Yeah. Nice. Oh my god, he's getting fucked up. And what I love about this weapon is that it costs a lot of stamina, but like you can still do the full combo with barely any stamina. So it's like, it's perfect for spamming. And I have 40% reduced FP cost. Like, this is just great. Dodge that. What? Nice. Hit it. Is that a crit? Oh, that is a crit, okay. Nice. Because with my fire, I can reset the frostbite build-up too, which is really good. Air of fire destroyed. Magic fire. Oh, of course I'm getting that. Nice. And I get level 14 off that too. I just can't buy anything. That's fine though. Oh, I can, never mind. Sweet, I just have enough to buy it. So 4 starlight shards and then 1 warming stone. Yeah, these two are the only ones with good passives. It'll do. Yeah, the general attack speed is quite slow. Like by the time I'm charging up one attack, Healster can like hit me with his 2-hit combo already. His swipe swipe. But it all ends here. I'm just a girl looking for my rodeo. Yeehaw. I'm sorry, I'm tired. This is the best I've got here for the commentary. I've got nothing else for you. Nothing but victory. I came home and I was like, let's beat the fuck out of Healster. Because I don't want to wake up and do this shit. I'm gonna do it right now. So my plan is to basically not hit Healster unless he's committed to attacking someone else, because that is how I play Duchess, basically. You only hit when he's not attacking you. Okay, let's do this. Also, does he attack, or do you have to attack first to aggro him? Just curious. If I walk in front of him. Okay, yeah, he does aggro. Okay. He ate that. Damn it. His swings are so wide. There we go. One more. Holy shit. HP, baby. This guy's pretty good at parrying him, though. Oh, how did I dodge that? I didn't dodge that, though. That's on me, isn't it? Okay, drop that. Yes, double healing. I'm gonna sit down, maybe I'll heal faster. God, the audio freaking just cracked there. Wait, where's my warming stone? And dodge. Okay. But you can parry that? What the? Wait, why am I surprised? You can parry anything. I should also heal. What? Of course that was on me. Right, get out of that. Dodge back, dodge back, dodge back. How do you completely dodge that? I really don't know. Interesting. I think even though that does like elemental damage as an executor, you can just perfect parry it still and not take chip damage. Wow, one slash did that much? That is insane. Oh, this is what I think it is, okay. That. Nice. Why is he not going into phase yet? Like, he should be going into phase. Like, he's less than half HP now. Just push him past it? Okay, now he is. That took a while. Okay, so I learned a new tech about this. Learn what the fissures are. And once you know where the fissures are, you can plan your dodge accordingly, because that's where the streaks are going to be. I prefer waiting out this phase, personally, just because too much chaos going on. Can't charge an attack. Nice. I'll take that. Oh yeah. Nice, and it's over. Got pretty lucky though. We went into phase so late. Sir, do you mind not screaming directly into my eardrum? It was all just a dream. Okay, well, I am looking forward to this ending though. Like, I am wide awake now. Let's see what lies in store for us here. Because if anything, we're about to turn the whole tide of this. Should probably take a good look around here. There's bound to be something a bit amiss. Wouldn't be surprised if the Iron Menial's here too, being like, ah, brave champion. I am the real Night Lord. My name is Iron Ring. The sequel. Well, I'm not seeing any glowing things around here, so I'm assuming no. Okay, not in here. Really? There's nothing to interact with. You're telling me the Duchess doesn't have a special ending? No, there's gotta be. Offer the Night Lord's rune. I mean, I'm wearing her relic, aren't I? Yeah, I am. No special ending for the Duchess. I'm almost disappointed. But I guess her goal was pretty much to just slay the Night Lord too, right? I'm gonna take one more look. Just make sure I'm not crazy. I can't interact with anything, right? No. And there's nothing by the shore. How far out can I even go? I'm kind of curious too. No, okay. You're just walled in completely. I'm actually surprised you can even run around here that much. Alright. Wow, okay. So there really isn't anything. No special ending for the Duchess. What the heck? Why did nobody tell me about this? Alright, well. Let's put an end to it. One final time. I'm actually going to Google it right now just to make sure that there is no special Duchess ending. And if there is, I'm going to be super mad because I just messed up. Let's see. Elden Ring, Nightreign. How many ending scenes? I think that's the best way to search it, really. 4 ending scenes. Standard, which is the one that we keep seeing here, where we kind of we return the Night Lord sigil. The Wilder ending, where he becomes the Heelster. The Iron Eye ending, which he kills the guy, and then Recluse, which we've seen with the baby. Okay, wow. So what? How is the Duchess not going to have like their own specific ending? What the heck? Are you kidding me? How is the most important character in the plot not going to have their own special ending scene? What the heck? Man, I'm disappointed, honestly. Because, like, the whole point that the Duchess did all this is so that she could save the Wilder's fate. But in the end, she didn't really do anything to deviate from that. All that time she spent talking to the Raider didn't do anything, because like the Raider was like, you know, choose your own path, right? And you know, you don't have to follow the route where you have to sacrifice yourself to save the world, right? Like, you can just find another way. But she didn't find another way. She did everything that all the other Nightfarers did, which was to return the primordial, what was it called? What is the item again? The primordial night soul? The quest item, anyways. I can skip this. We're done here. Man, that was disappointing. Shit. would have been cool to see kind of everyone gathered together, but what is it called? The Primordial Night Lord rune, right? Yeah, like it would have been cool if like instead, like this is how I imagine it really. She takes the Primordial Night Lord rune from Healster, right? And then she breaks it in front of the body instead. And then the round table hold just crumbles. And then along with her, and then she falls in it. And then there's a cutscene of all the Nightfarers not disappearing, but just in the distance, they see the lands between, and then it fades to black. And it's like they're all free, basically, at the cost of the Duchess. Like that would have been how I would have liked it. Now, would it have made sense? I don't know, because this lore is always so freaking obscure, but it would have been easier for me to understand. But nonetheless, that is going to have to conclude it for the Elden Ring Nightreign weekend adventures. Honestly, I can't believe I made it this far. I think I was going to do at most up until like Wilder, really, because these are like the 3 characters I really wanted to do because they seemed the most interesting, but there just weren't that many characters to play, and I was like, you know what, I play roguelikes, I might as well go all in and just see what this is all about. And well, I did, and I didn't just do it for like a little while. I did a lot of episodes. In fact, I think there's like at least 40 or 45 of these episodes, so I really enjoyed this game a lot more than I thought I would. And by the way, if you haven't realized, this is the look back, because I'm not doing a look back on this game. This game is, it's not a live service, but it's a constantly updated game, so I don't really want to make a look back where it's like, this is what it is, when it's, you know, it's going to get more updates later. Maybe I'll do one later when the game is in a more complete state, and by that I mean it gets like its final update or build or whatever, kind of like how Monster Hunter does. But we'll see at that time. But I just want to give my thoughts, my quick thoughts real quick on the game, because I do have a bit to say. This isn't a big game, so it won't take up too much time, but basically what I want to say is every single character is very unique in their playstyle, and although some of them appear to be similar, they are not. I think, in my opinion, the most fun and high skill ceiling classes have to be the Executor and the Duchess. I think these 2 classes can be extremely versatile and also very fun, but also very very powerful in the hands of someone who like knows how to use their skills. Like Duchess has so much capabilities with their double dodge, as well as their ultimate being a utility tool for resurrecting and for repositioning. Like, I feel like if you know how to play Duchess really well, you can just use your ultimate, and if you know how the enemy AI works, you'll know that they'll start like pathing towards a certain area of the arena, for example, and like that's pretty cool. On top of that, their restage is just really busted once you get like a burst combo going on, so a lot of potential there. Executor also, I would say, is kind of like a hidden gem. Honestly, besides the Guardian, I don't see Executors that much either, and it makes sense, really. Executor is kind of like an acquired taste, really. Like if you like Sekiro, for example, or if you've played games that have like rhythm games, for example, you'll enjoy Executor a lot, and I sure did. So yeah, he's my favorite class, and I think these 2 are definitely the highest skill level. Now, when it comes to the lowest skill level, I would say it has to probably go to the Iron Eye and the Raider. Now, just because I think that they're low skill doesn't mean they're not enjoyable. I had a lot of fun actually playing these classes. Iron Eye is really fun, not just for like turning off your brain, but he's, I would say, got the most useful kit, and he's the easiest to play as well. His mark weakens pretty much any foe, and it not only marks enemies, multiple enemies along your path, but it also gives you freaking iframes that you can cast it in mid-air, making it pretty much a get out of jail free card, which is great. His passive is also universally just amazing because it gives him better drop rate, and his ultimate is extremely versatile, which can inflict poison if you have the right tools for the right relic, and it has a super wide range too, so you can res your allies with it or hit a boss for that extra stun. As for the Raider, I think the Raider is probably the single most powerful Night Fair in the game at the moment, really. This guy just has so much solo potential, really. He can just clear the room. He's got a counter that pretty much negates like 90% of the damage, which is great. It's basically just like an easier executor parry, but it just fucks anything up. And if it doesn't fuck it up, it certainly poisons it, which is great. His ultimate's pretty troll. Kind of think FromSoft gave him like a troll just for that purpose of balancing him out, but basically his ultimate can be very useful in not just providing a number of buffs for your allies based on your relics, but also kind of just being a safe place to kind of take refuge for a little while, because a couple seconds on top of it and avoiding a couple boss attacks can maybe save your life. So yeah, had a lot of fun with this class too, because it's pretty easy to build him. You only kind of need to get 2 colossals and you're pretty much set for the entire game. So yeah. As for the classes I didn't like that much, that has to probably go to the Guardian and the Recluse. These 2 classes aren't necessarily bad, they just didn't really jive with me, basically. I'll start with the Recluse. Recluse is a class that I think is very technical and also RNG based, and I think it's because it's reliant on the magic cocktail. Now, the reason why I didn't like the Recluse is because I believe that the cocktail skill is just, it's very unreliable basically, and unless you're really paying attention to which element you're absorbing, you have no idea what the fuck you're doing half the time. You're just pressing the you're just pressing the character skill button, and then you're gonna hope you're gonna get some good shit that you just throw at the enemy. However, for skilled Recluse mains, there is an appreciation pretty much in which elements you absorb, but I find this mechanic to be a bit counterintuitive, because let's say you're trying to build a certain cocktail, well shit, you know, you have to wait for the enemy or for your ally to cast a certain element so you can absorb said cocktail or said affinity, right? And so that's why I didn't really enjoy the Recluse, because it's like, well, I need to be constantly absorbing still, because I need my FP, right? So I can't just wait for the correct affinity to appear. I need to keep absorbing. So I just found that kind of counterintuitive to her actual kit. But nevertheless, I think Recluse does have the highest damage potential with the Shattering Crystal, the freaking like comets. Like, her damage output is insane, but it comes with a price too, where she also needs a huge amount of setup, not just in her passives, but also in the staff that she has too, because Recluse is really squishy, but her dash is pretty generous, so it does give her some defense capabilities. So yeah, didn't really have fun playing her, but I did enjoy the good times that we did have when I bursted down bosses. The Guardian is next, and honestly, just this character was just really underwhelming. I think this is kind of like an issue where it's like you have a tank in a game where we don't really need a tank. I know, right? And what I mean by that is more so aggro, really. Guardian's clearly the character that's supposed to be someone who kind of takes on the aggro, but it's not really needed, because everything just stamina breaks you pretty much in the early game. So it's like, okay. And how aggro works in FromSoft games is where the last person that hits an enemy is the person that gets the aggro. So at most, as a Guardian, you're not going to be hitting and blocking, because you're going to be running out of stamina anyways. You're pretty much just going to be blocking or getting stance broken. And so the Guardian feels like a character that just, it's like they made him too defensive, and they really nerfed his damage, or they just didn't give him any damage at all, because his Whirlwind is only really useful at grouping small mobs, and it has no real good use from what I found in like bosses, or large bosses for that matter. However, his ultimate is definitely a clutch, and as seen in some of my past weeks, you can definitely clutch it very hard with his ult when it just, you res your 2 teammates that have 3 bars and you're right back into the fight. So that does feel good. Again, just because I didn't like the character doesn't mean that the character's bad. It's just that out of all the characters, it feels underwhelming because, again, I think this is a tank in a game that doesn't really favor tanks due to how aggro works in this game. All right, and then let's move on to the everybody else tier, because honestly, these are the characters where I am pretty neutral about, really. So if Duchess and Executor are the high skill ceilings, and Executor being my favorite, Iron Eye and Raider being the easy ones, which I enjoyed fairly well, and Guardian and Recluse being the ones that I didn't enjoy that much, but had some highs and lows with, then Revenant and Wilder are probably the most neutral I'm really about. I'll start with the Revenant. The Revenant is interesting because she's kind of a character where the summons are very useful in the early game, but they pretty much just get popped off like in one shot after like day one, really. And I think that's because the spirits don't really scale that much, but they do have their purpose, and I do like that a lot. I think it's a unique gimmick too, where it's like when you kill enemies with her, they become raised as well. I'm not sure if that works for some bosses, because I've seen her raise sometimes boss mobs like Crystalids and the Banished Knights, but maybe it's just different for depending on what is a boss and what isn't for a certain fight. Again, quite like the Guardian, her ult is pretty much a clutch, in which it's designed to resurrect all your allies and provide them with like an attack buff. I don't like the fact though that she's so damn squishy, and that her ultimate pretty much also puts her at risk of pretty much being one shot too with one of her relics. It's just like, yeah, here, take all my HP. By the way, I can get immediately one shot after I get out of my ult animation. So there have been times where I've trolled with it for sure, but the incantations are pretty much her specialty, and I did enjoy absolutely nuking bosses with the lightning spear. Like, it's crazy. I was sleeping on incantations, and of course the frenzied flame. But let's be honest, you put frenzied flame on any one of these characters, you automatically win the game, unless you don't. So yeah, pretty neutral on her. I think she's a pretty solid character, but didn't really stand out too much for me. Oh, great story though. Out of all the stories, great story. And then finally we have the Wilder. Oh man, the Wilder. This is probably the most common class that I've seen played during my entire expeditions. We'll see how many expeditions I've done after, but I mean, it makes sense too. He's the intro character, and he's meant to be the all-arounder main protagonist character, basically. His Sixth Sense is a cheat out of death, so that's pretty nice, and his claw shot has a lot of technicality to it as well. I think the Wilder, although not being pretty much a standout character for me, is probably the most technical once you really get down to it. Like the Duchess is as well, but the Wilder's got some really unique tech where you can use his ultimate as a tap attack. You can use it while you're jumping, you can use it while you're claw shotting, and so there's a lot of combos you can really pull off with them. So an experienced player can really know when to use it and when to hold it, basically. So I like that. The claw shot also has a lot of technicality too, where you can use it to jump and gain some extra speed. It's kind of like bunny hopping, basically, so it's pretty fun to do that too. Other than that, that's really kind of all I have to say about the characters. Could talk a bit about the story real quick, because there is some stuff I want to say about the story. One thing I do want to say is that I like how the story was pretty much independent. Like, every character had their own individual story, and while some of the characters were involved with other character stories, they each had, it was all focused on them and their reason for being here. I was a bit afraid that kind of all these characters would kind of just have a story that was like one piece of the puzzle, really. But no, they made every character pretty memorable, and also like expanding on the world of Elden Ring as well, which is the lands between and kind of the other worlds that they come from as well. So it was pretty cool, and I actually hope that they make some of these lands or whatever canon if they decide to expand on the Elden Ring IP later in another title. So that's pretty cool. Also, the remembrances aren't that hard to do either, so it's pretty nice not having, like, you don't have to fight every single boss like I did on every single character to unlock the remembrances. You just Probably have to fight maybe 2 and then fight Healster and you're good. But yeah, let's just close this off with some of the stats and then call it a video basically. So as of now, I've done 166 expeditions. I've won 105. I don't know if that's good. I'm gonna take that as a win because it's not 50%, and my win streak is 11. I have done 54 Iron Eye expeditions, 47 executors. Oh my god. See, look at how much I've been playing Guardian. 10 only. Duchess 9. Well, I just finished Duchess, to be honest, so I mean, you can't judge me too harshly there. But those are my stats basically, and when it comes to the actual game, there's a lot to be improved on, a lot to be expanded on, but honestly, it's incredible at what they built. Like, because the game's only been out for like, what, 3-4 months at this point? And it's just, the gameplay loop is just so addicting. Like, I really hope they add more maps, more enemies, more skins from like the old games too. Like, there's so much that they can just tap on here. And the beauty of it is that they don't even need microtransactions for it either to just draw in a player base. All they need to do is just make it cost more merc or something. Heck, just let us choose our own relic stats too. Like, let us spend merc, like 10,000 merc or whatever, choose one substat of your choice so you can like make your perfect set or whatever. That would just create so many varieties and give people like an incentive to play. So that's pretty much all I have to say about the gameplay. I mean, kind of speaks for itself, and I've kind of also spoken for it a lot when I'm actually playing the game too, so I don't want this to be too long of a rant because, you know, this video might end up being as long as an expedition, so I'll just call it there for now. But closing statements is basically, this is going to be it for Elden Ring Nightreign for now. I mean, if you're watching this later, not like it matters, because I'll probably be back in like the next weekend or whatever, being like, hey guys, I'm back, it's the DLC time. But yeah, this is it for now. I have pretty much done everything I can out of this game. I don't really see what more I can do. I could showcase the Everdarks, I guess, but I'm not going to do that. That's just like, well, they're rotational too, so there's no point. But I will be back, whether they add new bosses, new characters, or a new map, basically, like a major update. I will be back to cover it, so schedule will remain. If that happens, it'll be on the weekends, so you can look forward to that when it happens. Sorry, there's no look back for this just yet, but as of now, I'm going to be closing the books on this title. So I'll see you in the next night.